Welcome to this module on decision-making process. In this section, we will explore the fundamental concept of decision-making and why it's crucial to have structured approach. By the end of this module, you'll be familiar with the step-by-step guide to making effective decisions that align with your goals and strategies. Step 1. Identify the problem. In any decision-making process is to clearly identify the problem. This might seem straightforward, but many decisions fail because the problem was not properly understood. Techniques such as root cause analysis can help in pinpointing the real issue. For instance, a drop in sale might be due to poor customer service rather than quality of product itself. Once the problem is identified, the next step is to gather relevant information. This involves collection both quantitative data such as sales figures, qualitative data like customer feedback, utilizing tools such as survey, interviews, and data analytics. Software can be crucial in obtaining a comprehensive understanding of the problem. After gathering information, it's time to develop alternatives. This step involves brainstorming potential solutions to identify problems. Encouraging creative thinking during this phase can lead to innovative solutions. It's also important to evaluate the feasibility of each alternative and considering factors like cost, time, and resources. In this step, you'll weigh the evidence of each alternative. This involves comparing the pros and cons of each option against a set of criteria. Tools like decision matrices can be particularly helpful here. Allowing for more objective comparison is crucial to maintain unbiased perspective to ensure the best decision is made. Now that you weigh the evidence, it's time to make a choice. The selected alternative should not only address the problem, but also align with your organizational goals. It's important to consider both the short-term and long-term impacts of the decision to ensure sustainable success. Once a decision is made, the next step is to take action. This involves implementing the chosen solution and ensuring that everyone involved understands their roles and responsibilities. Monitoring progress is essential to ensure the decision is having the desired effect and adjustments should be made as needed. The final step is the decision-making process is to review the decision. This is where you evaluate the outcome and determine whether the decision solved the problem. It's also an opportunity to learn from the process and improve future decision-making efforts. In this case study, we'll apply the decision-making process to a real-world scenario. Read through the scenario and think about how you will go through each step to address the issue. If you'd like, take a moment to pause, write down your approach before we discuss the solution. Let's walk through the step together. First, we identify the problem. Delayed customer service response. Next, we gather information by analyzing response time, data, and customer feedback. We then brainstorm alternatives such as hiring more staff or implementing automated responses. After weighing the pros and cons, we decided to implement a new customer service software that promises to reduce response time by automating routine queries. We then take action by rolling out the software and assign a team to oversee its implementation. Finally, we review the decision by monitoring customer satisfaction course post-implementation to ensure the problem is resolved. To conclude, the decision-making process is a powerful tool that helps leaders make informed, effective decisions. By following the steps we've outlined, you can ensure that your decisions are well reasoned and aligned with your organizational goal. Remember, decision making is a skill that can always be improved. So take the time to reflect on your decision and learn from each experience.